Hi, my name is Katiraee and I'm a certified Dubsado specialist. In today's video, I want to show you how to use a proposal with a custom invoice or a custom proposal. So let's get started. So I'm using the proposal template that I have out there as a freebie. I'll put the link at the bottom. So if you don't have it, you can sign up and with one click, it'll get added to your account, your Dubsado account. So you need to have a Dubsado account. Other than that, it can be a free account, a paid account, it doesn't matter. So once you have it here, you'll scroll down and you'll see that when I designed this template, I used packages. So for some of you, you're always using custom proposals, custom invoices. Every client is unique. And to adapt this proposal to that situation, I'm going to show you what to do. So basically, here where it says packages, you can change it and say your custom quote. And then you can just basically delete some of these containers, and then I'm going to click on the main container and make it one. Okay, and I'll just delete this image. You can add an image if you want, and I don't need this package. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a text box, and I'm just going to take some text just to make it faster and insert it in here. So here, I've made it into a custom quote. So it'll auto-populate the client's name, assuming that you have it from an inquiry form, the date of the quote, so the current date, you can say that it's valid for 30 days. And this, basically, these smart fields are what you're going to use. So what this means is that when you apply this proposal to a project, you need to create the invoice beforehand before sending it out, so that this is populated, because if you notice, they're not package smart fields, they're invoice smart fields. So we'll get to that in a bit. And so I'm just going to assume there are no add-ons, and I'm just going to delete all of this. Maybe I'll change the color here so that they're different. And then the rest of it can remain the same. Obviously, you can adapt this as you see fit, but what I wanted to show was how you do this for a custom quote or an invoice. So I'm just going to close this, and now I'm going to apply this to a project. I don't think I've applied anything. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an invoice here, and I'm going to add a number of packages. So this is the fastest way to do this, is that you just add package 1, then you add on. Let's pretend this is what the invoice is, and then you can obviously go in here and edit. Let's say you have a package per 100 guests or something, if you're like a wedding calligrapher or you're working with events, like you have a package per 100 guests, but they've told you that it's 125 guests, you can go in here and switch things up to make it work for you. And then you can just save it, okay? So now when I go to the forms and I find this proposal template that I've edited, I'm going to open it now. And if I scroll down, you'll see that it's added all that information in here. I haven't added HSD, so I'm in Canada, so depending on your business, HSD is applied. So you can remove that. These packages don't have HSD applied to them, but you could, and then that would populate the amount. This is what it would look like. So the difference is that you would first create the invoice inside of the project, then apply the form to it, and then it's going to pull the information from that invoice, and then you can send it out to your client. You can just click send, and then, if you have a specific canned email, it'll pull it up, and then you can send it out to your client. So this is how you would do custom invoices using that proposal template that's out there that I've shared with you. Another way to do it is to just keep the proposal template the way it was and edit the packages inside of the proposal. So I'll show you how to do that. So I'm just going to go back to the same test project and apply this to it. Once it's in your project, it's almost like you've made a photocopy of that proposal, and changing it inside the project will not change the main template. So you can make tweaks for each client before you send it out, which is pretty nice. So if I click edit now, I can scroll down to the packages, And here, where these packages are, let's say I wanted to change the group coaching for this particular client. I want to add something that I didn't add before. You click Edit Package. Okay, so you can make tweaks here. Let's say one-on-one session times 4, something like that for this client, and you click Save Item and you click Apply. Right? I don't have the descriptions here, but let's say if I added package names and descriptions, you see I added that here. So this template doesn't have that smart field in it, but you can always go in here and add that so that they know what's included. So when you change it at the package level, you're updating your proposal template as well. So I do this often. Like I change the length of a session that I offer in one of my packages. I change it at the package level, and then it says when I do that update, this is going to update, you know, X number of proposals. Do you want to proceed? Yes. And then I know everything is updated and good to go. So same here. So I would remove this description and go in here and do that and click yes. So you see that one-on-one session that I added here is fine. And I could also change the pricing. Let's say for this person, because I wanted to make it 600. Okay, save, apply. So this is done. So you can do it the custom invoice way, or you can edit the proposal, the packages inside the proposal before sending it out. There is no right or wrong. It's whatever works best for you. If you have items grouped together in a package, then you could do it this way and maybe it will be a bit faster. But again, it's completely up to you. Like I've seen people who do custom quotes for every single client, so maybe packages aren't the way to go for them. But if you are offering things that are similar, but you're kind of maybe tweaking it a little bit for each client before sending it out, but just a little, then you can go this package route. But whatever works for you, like there is no right or wrong. Like if it's working for you, that's, in my opinion, that's always a good sign. So I just wanted to show you these two different ways of using this template for custom invoices or editing packages before sending it out, just to help you save some time. So I hope this video has been helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments or send me an email. And if you need support setting up Dubsado, you need help with form design or improving workflows, I offer VIP days. Or if you need a full Dubsado setup, like you're just starting out, you don't have the time, it's not your thing, you just want someone to take care of it for you, I offer full Dubsado setups as well. So click the link below and you can schedule a call with me and we can talk about where you need help and we can see if we're a good fit to work together. So I'll see you next time. Bye.